MSU's Office of K-12 Outreach, bringing innovation and best practices to educators across Michigan, the U.S., and the world.
We're unusual in the state, and we have 2 boards and we have 2 designations. We are a PSA in the state of Michigan, a charter school authorized by Northern Michigan University, and there was a school here that was a BIE funded school, and it existed since 1976.
One of the interesting parts about Wahsh is they actually have 2 school boards. So they have a school board. They're actually Wahsh Public School Academy, and they're also the Hannahville Indian School. So you probably have more interaction by community members with this school than you have with most of your other public schools.
Back in the early 70s, there were several women of the community who were looking at our education system, and the one that the tribe was using was the public school system. And they felt that the success of the students really wasn't there. So they gathered their energies, they gathered their minds, and decided that the Hannahville community would be better off if we had our own school. So they initiated a K through 6th grade school to start educating our people here on the reservation.
We're different from a lot of other schools. I mean, we're a public school academy through the state, but we're more than just what some of the other schools are, and that gives us a lot of opportunities for our kids. I think the way we have this is more of a community building than it is a school.
As a reservation school, you also have the tribe's interaction with the school, and that's a major foundation. So the school really does go from, I think the phrase they use is
cradle to the grave, but we believe that in this building, with all the activities we have, which are much more than just K through 12, and we tried to expand our support services and give that network with the kids. Now there's, you end up with, sometimes you have single parents in the school. We have that. We have other needs of the students. We try to assess the student needs and then provide what's necessary.
They have programs that start even with families before children are born. There are active programs either through the tribe, and then that begins to be a program that serves the school. But this also goes into adult interventions and programs for education and other assistance. So they really do go from birth to grave.
The school is basically open from early morning to late in the evening, where the kids come and enjoy the facility, number one, but they also get the tutoring services. They get other services, youth services that we think encourages education and allows our kids to succeed a lot more.
We have birth through adult ed. We have early Head Start, and we have a daycare, and we have our FACE program, which is birth to 5, and we have an adult ed component with the FACE program, because in FACE the parents come to school with their preschooler. The FACE program was started in 1990 by the Bureau of Indian Education, and it was to break the intergenerational cycle of illiteracy, to get more books in the home, to get parents' achievement levels up, to get the parents attending school with their kids. There's 2 components, parents as teachers and the National Center for Family Literacy. It's the only place in the country that the 2 are combined into one program. The first year that we had our program, it was hard, the first couple of years, because on Indian reservations, typically there's a lot of programs that come and go, and it takes a while to build up the trust of the families and to know that you're not just another program that's here today, gone tomorrow. The fun part about FACE is that we build on family strengths, because we truly believe that they're the first teachers of their children, and we need to help them be the best that they can be. And by doing that, it's helping build the community and it's helping build the school.
We've got the probably what most communities would want to do, that we've got under one roof, all the way from early childhood to higher education, and our students in our K through 12 can see that. And it's just a unique situation. I think it's probably one of the best situations that I could ever hope for in the school.
Education has always been a priority for me, for the community. So I think we're here not just to educate, but to build wings to help build successful individuals.
Mr. Miller's always said that we're the best kept secret in the UP and probably the state. We have a lot of opportunities to really excel educationally and prepare them better for the workforce, whether that go on to higher education and get a college degree, or whether that means to go into the workforce and go into technical schools. And so I think the way we've been heading is going to really look good for the kids here.
We've got the best team that I have ever had the pleasure to work with. This hands down is the best people I've ever worked with.